the polo. Like my style, don't you?
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Keep coming. Keep on coming.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
To Austin Hooper.
A good pickup there of 22.
2 yards. First down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7. Browns nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
To Traquan Smith.
Traquan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And what is this?
Punt formation.
They're lining up here to punt on first down. Crowder now to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10. On first and 10, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Traquan Smith with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Bengals 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Cousins to throw it. And it's complete. Hooper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Browns 20, Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
At the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Murray now. To mix it on the check down. Give him 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Murray. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down, Murray. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Right there. 54. Right there. Go on.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And the Browns' 1st down.
1st down. Here's Cousins. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give. This is Joe. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Throwing. Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gun. First.
Here's Cousins. Drops it off for Chubb. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Smith catches left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Browns 27, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
At the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Murray sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Murray going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Murray. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Nick Chubb.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And the Browns.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
The Browns ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Now Chubb running right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Brown.
Cousins now from the 50. Rolling to his right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing is Cousins. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Cleveland.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll throw again. Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to Austin.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
The 4-yard line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for a Bengals TD. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick-6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
31.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Cousins from the gun on third. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Cousins on first down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That's good for us, Cincinnati.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And shutting him off, now open field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st and 10.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Dancing to his left, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in from 14 yards out, and the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. Shotgun now from Murray. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
37. Bengals.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Cousins now. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down, Browns.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Frank Clark there on the stop.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A gain of 7.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Now, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
Brings up 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
The 25-yard line.
Watch the pass. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds.
Throwing again. Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Murray sacked.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Murray with a third and long. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's got some space here. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
22.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Well, now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Cleveland.
Nick Chubb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
47.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Murray. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Touchdown.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
For the extra point.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, Murray. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox.
Complete.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That's a gain of 7.
The Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Brings up 4th down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is Johnson. He's got it. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Bengals.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
For the extra point.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now in desperation, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Bengals.
John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
The kick is good.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
36.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Traquan Smith, 73 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is, Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Bengals
extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 2.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Throwing now is Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Browns 68.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it was a good first month.